Let's start with our first story. This is a hugely viral story online right now. Reading here from American Fork, Utah. Reading from WSVN. Viral videos allege pricey Lego theft. Here's how Utah police entered the conversation. American Fork police are now involved in a viral conversation about a $200,000 Star Wars Lego collection.
What?
Ben Schneider, known on YouTube as Reckless Ben, traveled to American Fork as part of his efforts to help Brian Mansell, a man who reached out to him after he said his family's collection had been stolen by Bricks and Minifigs, a Utah-based Lego resale company. And quick note here, it seems like we don't have any updates, but I watched this guy's videos, Reckless Ben. And I'm going to tell, if you're listening and you're interested in this, because me and Ashton don't have the time to cover all the details of this. There's a lot to it. Watch his videos. They're very well done. It's a very interesting story. But there's an old man. He's in his 80s. And he's like not doing well. Yeah. He's in a hospital. And so his son is trying to sell his Lego collection to pay for medical expenses. Classic American story. But he mentioned to this YouTuber, Reckless Ben, that his dad doesn't want to let his dad know any of this because he's so near the end, doesn't want to stress him out. So it might still be that this guy has no idea that all this shit is going down over his Lego collection. So the videos claim Mansell left his family's Legos at an Oregon franchise of Bricks and Minifigs under a consignment agreement. What that means is that they were like, look, we got all these Legos. We're going to let y'all do the service of selling them for us at your stores, and in return, you'll get a small cut of the sales. Makes sense, right?
And if you don't sell it, the property still belongs to
they are not handing over the ownership. Very important. So they did that, and the family did not get the money back or the Legos. In a video posted to social media, American Fork Police Chief Cameron Paul said Schneider's videos were, quote, presented in a way that calls into question some of the actions of our department. He goes through each of the 4 case numbers following calls to the department from Johnson on March 9 through March 12 and tells police officers' side of the story, including why they responded and what actions they took. Twice, Paul said, they decided to arrest Schneider, and he was ultimately charged on March 27th with stalking, a Class A misdemeanor, and targeted residential picking, a Class B misdemeanor. So let me really quickly try to sum up everything that leads to police involvement. So we could just stay with like what narrow scope of this story is.
The crazy part is, this story is kind of like a Lego piece because there's multiple parts and they're hard to keep track of.
Nice. High five. All right. Yes, they this family wants to sell the Legos. And what happened was the franchise, the specific store out of this large corporation they sold it to, soon after that changed ownership, just this one franchise. The new ownership basically acted like ignorant.
The new ownership is also like the corporate. It was a like you say, it was a franchise, but she stopped paying, or the original franchise owners couldn't afford the payments, I guess, to the corporate arm of this, who owns the actual business. So they came back in and took over the business.
Yes, and so the new ownership basically was like, I don't know what y'all are talking about. We haven't seen these Legos. We don't know what they are. And it's just not paying them and not returning the Legos. Essentially, in effect, stealing the Legos,
They're
right?
Literally like, oh, this is our property now. What?
And so that's when they go to this YouTuber guy, Reckless Ben. He does like investigative stuff like this. He ends up going to Utah where this company is headquartered. He is trying to get in contact with the CEO who's ducking him. So while he's doing this and seeing the CEO, and everywhere he goes, whether he goes to the corporate or goes to the store in Utah or is on the phone with the CEO, they're all deflecting. Seems like they're all part of it. Seems like they've all been told to just deflect. Then the police get involved. Now it starts getting really crazy because, the CEO is calling the cops saying that he's being stalked by this guy. He's not being stalked. He just has to deliver him what is it called? Process serve. He has to serve him court papers to take him to court because he's not paying up. And so now it's like this dance with that legal process. You have to physically hand them papers. And so in order to avoid this, the CEO is getting the cops to try to arrest him for simply hanging out in a public space waiting to try to serve him these papers. But he starts noticing every time he's talking to the cops want absolutely nothing to hear about his side of the story and are just parroting the CEO's story. Now, this kid is very savvy. He continually keeps getting arrested by these cops who are not hearing his side of the story, arresting him for no reason. They are the ones stalking him. This kid is doing jail time over just trying to get these Legos back for this old man. And it gets really interesting once he gets access to the body cam footage. The body cam footage is originally extremely redacted, but even outside the little redacted moments, you can make out that these cops are just trying to figure out what charges they could possibly throw at this guy. They are completely, and it's like a nice window into what is the job of the police, really, of the police totally being on the side of power, on the side of corporate, on the side of the CEO, and guess what? They're all Mormon. The CEO's Mormon. They're all go to the same church. So it's, again, police blindly serving power, not seeking justice, serving power.
Damn,
and
how you a Mormon cop? That's like 15 divorces in like one person. Okay. Shit. All my wives love me.
Yeah, dude, my arm is sore. God
beating
damn.
so many of my wives.
Whack.
I only beat 40% of them though.
All right. All right. Yeah, that was funny. But not Mormons are not all polygamists. Only the fundamentalists in Utah. I know. I do.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Keep bringing in
Mormons
facts.
are also a lot of them are in the FBI and the CIA. Well, more on that next episode on Mormons, folks. But where this gets like super interesting.
Jesus came to America in the first century.
Shut up. We're just not dunking on Mormons podcast. All right, we're dunking on the cops. We're dunking on the cops. I know it's tempting.
Okay, go.
But where it gets really interesting is where so this starts going viral. So now other like internet activists want to get involved, and there's a hacker. And the hacker is able to get this guy, Reckless Ben, unredacted body camera footage.
Oh, I love it. Look, hackers be pissing me off because they haven't hacked the fucking student loan website yet. But good, okay. This is finally all hacking some good shit.
And dude, what they show is so pathetic. Like, it shows these cops. They go to the CEO's door. They're hanging out in his front porch. The CEO's like literally fucking telling them what to do. He's literally like, it's like they literally work for him, which we know is true.
They do.
Like in like a structural sense. But to see like a conversation like that is shocking to the extent the cops are like, yes, sir. All right. And then the guy is like,
rough him up a bit.
Well, so it's not quite like that. So he still is like, I guess because, they all know their body camera's on. So, and I guess, they all want like some plausible deniability. They know that this guy isn't literally their boss, but they know all like where their pressures are coming from and what they're going to be rewarded for, what they're going to be punished for. So rather than the CEO telling him,
get a Lego out of this.
Rather the CEO just telling him like, here's what to do, the CEO is telling him like, no, trust me, this lawsuit, it's not real. It's bullshit. Just trust me. And the cop's like, okay, yeah, totally. So then what do I do? He's like, well, he's the one committing the crime. So if anyone should be arrested, this guy, right? And the cop's like, yeah. Like you could tell he knows this is bullshit, but also he knows he doesn't really got a choice. And so he ends up and goes and does his bidding. But you see that fucking henchman boss relationship. It's fucking insane.
Capital. I mean, it's just insane, but it's just, I mean, I like that. It's like the actual, that's like just what cops and policing is. Property defenders. And like, hey, go get my property. I am the capitalist. I own the property, and people are trying to take my property. I have the money, and this is what we pay you for.
Yes, even when it comes to fucking Legos, and the absurdity of this whole thing is like they fucking stole the Legos.
Yeah, no.
Y'all stole Legos from a dying old man.
And it doesn't make sense because, like, first off, when you took over the franchise, when you took the franchise back, the store back. You know that the store has contracts with multiple, not just the leasing of the Lego property, but also the light bills, the gas, there's contracts that have to be transferred over and looked at. So this goes in line with, this is a vendor. You have to check in. Okay, is this, now that we've taken over the store, is this vendor contract up to date? Who do we owe money to? Like, that's part of just taking the store back. But obviously it's value. This is clearly $200,000 worth of Legos, which don't even get me started. That's another problem I have. How the fuck is plastic worth $200,000? I'm like, nigga, what is a
how is paper worth $200,000? Shit, did I just blow your mind, nigga, bro?
Damn, dog, we cooking on this spot.
Hold on, bro.
Oh my God.
I feel like I'm ascending into something. Am I still on this plane? Are my molecules still here? I feel like I'm somewhere else right now. Look, here's how I want to put a bow, and you can add your bow if there's a bow for you as well. I don't want to hog the bow, but I just wanted to. My last thing I'll say is that a ton of like what led up to the police getting involved is based on this YouTuber's what his allegations and whatnot. He seems very savvy. He used the law a lot, but so. You know, you got to take that a little bit with a grain of salt. Where we come in, this body cam footage is fucking body cam footage. Yeah. You can look at it. You can watch it. It is insane. Yeah. I recommend y'all go watch this shit. It is a really great window into what policing in America is all about.
And it's a good YouTube video.
It is.
It's racking up views.
Shout out Reckless Ben. I mean, those are good videos. I enjoyed them.
He is fucking up a little, because I did watch a few of these videos. He is fucking up. He was making AI videos and shit. That's going to, because if they do go to court, they're going to be like, why did you, like, the guy, the CEO, was like, I'll take it down if he apologizes to me. Like, he's on there's a video of the CEO guy being like, sure, if he just removes all the hateful comments, apologizes, stop bringing bad press to my my company. And like the dude, the son of the Lego owner, he's like, no, fuck no, I'm not doing any of that. Are you fucking crazy? No, give me my reasonable shit. Why should he have to apologize? He's stealing my dad's shit. But the YouTuber Reckless Ben makes an AI video of that dude apologizing and sends it, and that might have fucked up the case a little, because now I'm just parroting what other YouTube videos that I watched. Now the prosecutor, I don't know which side, the defendants could come on and say, well, if that video is fake, the other videos are fake too. And so we do a little wrench.
Maybe we shouldn't have all put our faith behind Reckless Ben.
Yeah. But I mean, go watch the videos yourselves. We're just talking about the police element of it.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out Reckless Ben.